much did you see things change just as the world came out? How does it feel to be a part of this new frontier?
Yeah, it's been interesting to see just how kind of like the landscape of how people approach college has changed. You see a lot of players from different schools signing deals. And it's just interesting to see how people navigate it. There's a lot of stuff that's new to everybody, so it's just been really, really nice to see how people are going about it. I think it's something that's great for college basketball. I think it could be something that could, possibly incentivize people for staying longer, if possible. And I just think it's something that's good. That's really just changed the landscape of college basketball as a whole.
Coach Cal obviously been all about the players since the beginning of time. Have you seen much excitement from him? You know him probably as well as any player. How excited is he for you all to have this opportunity?
It's good to see how his mind is always turning and churning, to make opportunities for us. I think he's done a great job at being at the forefront of NIL and, making opportunities for players to, put some money in their pockets. He's been, finding ways to do that for years now, with camps and other stuff that we do, so that he could find a way to pay us that's legal. And now that, NIL is a thing, he's been on top of that, just, trying to push us out there, help with our branding, helping us create an image to where people would, be willing to put money in our pockets because they see, the type of kids that we are, type of men that we are going to become. So I think he's done a good job of kind of like marketing us in that type of way.
I saw you all were tweeting about the 10% going to charity. And I believe some people were kind of saying that you were the one that kind of started the idea behind that. Is that correct?
I'm not going to say that. It was more so of a collective thing. I'm not going to say I came up with it, but we came together as a team and decided, this would be something that's good to do, especially, with us making some money. It's always good to give back. We've been put in a position where we're blessed. We have some great opportunities and some great things around us. So it's been good to be able to, give back to, some people that may be less fortunate than us.
Going around the state earlier this summer and seeing all the different communities around Kentucky, something a lot of guys didn't get to experience last year. Is that something that helped influence that decision to give back to the community from NIL?
Absolutely. And especially with a lot of new guys that we got, they really don't understand yet what it's like with this fan base. They're amazing. They're the best in the country. Our fans travel well. Any neutral site game is a home game for us. So just for them to be able to experience that, and on the forefront before we even get to all that, to be able to give back to some of the fans, some of the people that really support us is always a great thing to do.
Do your teammates look to you for kind of just all that fan experience? Because I guess it was the last game in Florida, the game at Florida. I mean, that was obviously wild. You're a big role in that. Mm-hmm. Everyone else is still, it was quiet last year. Do they look to you for kind of stories and what to expect?
Yeah, for sure. Only ones that have been through it are me, Brennan, Dante, and Zan. So us going through that, navigating that was very fun. And then last year, you know what happened last year. But not coming into this year, we got a lot of new guys, and they want to know what it's like to really play in front of a packed crowd in Rupp or on the road. Like it's a great experience, and I can't wait for them to experience that too because it's something that'll sit with you the rest of your life.
Since you've already gone through it before, is there something you're really looking forward to the most after having a year away, whether it be madness or just running out of Rupp for the first time? Is there something in particular?
I'm just ready to get back in Rupp in front of a full crowd, packed house. We have one of the best. I personally, I'm biased, but I think we have the best home court advantage in the country. They help us get stops. They spark runs. They do a lot of things that really help during the game. And then last year, we're not having that. That home court advantage in a way is kind of taken away because we don't have as many crazy fans in there going crazy. So that's really what I'm looking forward to is getting back in front of our fans and making some noise.
Now that the world's a little more open than it was this time last year, you're already feeling that a little bit. I know students just got back on campus. I'm sure you're having more run-ins than you did a year ago. You already kind of feeling it just in your everyday life?
Yeah, definitely a little bit, especially with class being opened up and in person. And I just think that's just good to be able to, walk around campus again and, speak to people and, not just be confined to being in our room or being in the gym. Like, as a human, you're a social creature. You want to be around people. You want to talk to people. And I feel like, with things opening back up a little bit, it's just great to, kind of really experience what it's like being a basketball player at Kentucky.
With this Procamps thing, well, kind of starting it off with this player transfers thing. Are there any other ideas that you all kind of talked about collectively that you have in mind of what you want to do going forward in terms of, just an overall like fan inclusion and opportunities?
Yeah, we got some things in the works that we're talking about a little bit. Haven't gone too far into depth about it, just some ideas that we've thrown out in the air that we all said that we like. We got to build on that and find a way, really to incorporate the fans in a good way. So we're just taking it kind of day by day, step by step. Like I said before, this is new to everybody. So, we don't want to rush anything and then just completely botch it or mess it up because, we're the first class of NIL in college basketball. So, we want to set a good precedent for everyone that comes behind us.
Everybody's kind of figuring this out at once. I mean, the businesses that are want to endorse you all, the team, you all. Is there a caution just on maybe signing with, you don't want to rush into a deal. Do you have a lot of caution with what your opportunities are and really look at things over?
Yeah, me personally, I take everything very cautiously because, like you said, it's new to everyone. And then you have to, try to navigate to find out who's legit, who just wants to take advantage of you. But then on the flip side, who really wants to help you, who really wants to be able to put your brand out there and market you. So you have to find, the fine balance of, who to talk to, who to sign with, and just, like I said, just navigating this whole thing is different, but I think it's something that's good, and I think we have the right people with us, helping us out every step of the way, so I'm not really too worried about me doing anything that's going to be harmful or, hurt my image, because I know we got the right people around us that take care of us.
Now, as they want to know, too, about any weird Cameo requests or any weird NIL stuff yet?
I got a couple weird things, especially in Cameo. Cameo get a little crazy at times with some of the requests. Yeah, like requesting me to, spank their child or some stuff like that. I'm not.
Child discipline with the Cameo.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that, but it's fun to be able to interact with the fans in a new and different way. I think Cameo is a great thing to do that with. And then also a lot of other stuff that we're doing is just good, to be able to, it's good for us to make money, but NIL is also giving us a great opportunity to really interact with our fans.
And then just if there were a critic of NIL, they might say, it could create maybe some friction in the locker room. Just what would you say to, how have you all kind of dealt with this so far in the first few months, just kind of the team chemistry and, dealing with, you all obviously did this all together instead of trying to make it player by player. Was that kind of, did you have that in mind when you were doing it?
For sure. Doing something with your teammates is always a good thing. It's always fun, and especially when you have a group of teammates that really like each other and are, we bond all the time. Like if you see one of us walking somewhere, the next 14 are not too far behind. So I just think it was a good idea for us to do this together. And as far as creating friction or anything, I can't speak to that really because I don't know what that would be like. Because like I said, the teammates that I have, we're all rooting for each other to, do whatever we can to make some money or market yourself. Like I want to see all those guys, do the best that they can with this opportunity because, I don't want to hate on another man's blessing. So that's just how it is.
Before we let you go, I'm going to this wall. I know some of your former teammates doing well, obviously quickly. You got Nick Richards there. You stay in touch with those guys?
All the time. That team from 2 years ago was extremely close, and I hate that we didn't get a chance to go to the tournament because I feel like we were rolling at the right time and we had a good chance to make the Final Four. But we still have a group chat that we talked in every day. It's fun to for me to see how they've progressed on past year. Quick is doing this thing. Nick is doing this thing. Nate, Ashton, EJ, Tyrese, Khalil, Johnny at UCLA was balling. It's just good to see those guys, go out there and have some success after they left here. And like I said, I'm happy for all of them, and we stay in contact and we encourage each other all the time.
Just what are you looking forward to the most heading into the season? Just after all that happened last year, and I'm sure you're jacked about it. Just personal thoughts heading into it.
I'm more looking forward to the journey of it all. With dealing with the NIL, dealing with fans coming back around, opening up. You don't want to be too worried about the destination and not enjoy the journey of what we're doing. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. Me being in a leadership position, leadership role. I'm looking forward to helping my teammates out, helping the freshmen, helping the new guys that transferred in to really know what it's like to be here and what it takes to win. Because I had a taste of that my freshman year with older guys, pulling me along and showing me the way. And I think it's only right that I do the same thing when it's my turn.